If you're a big gamer like me, or you just understand how big the gaming industry truly is and how much opportunity is there, then you'll understand that the combination of NFTs plus gaming is like lightning in a bottle. Today I show you a brand new upcoming RPG multiplayer game that is NFT enabled that is getting ready for their very first sale that you don't want to miss out. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about the next big RPG multiplayer game that is NFT enabled. Now, I talk about NFT and gaming on this channel a lot, so if you guys are following along, you're like, oh, another one, Stash? Well, yes, but this one is coming from a studio that has big level credits. I mean, these are credits from games like Fortnite, Gears of War, and some of your other favorites out there. We're going to talk about all the games that they've actually touched and been a part of, which is one of the main reasons why I'm actually really excited about this game. So before we get into all that, I reveal exactly what game I'm talking about and why you might want to get in on their first sale that they have coming up here very soon. Make sure that you guys, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn the bell notifications on so you can get notified every time I go live. And make sure to smash that like. We need those likes smashed. And if you're not already part of my community of stashers, you can join in my Telegram link there below. All right, so today we're talking about Big Time. This is an RPG that is a multiplayer action RPG that takes you across time with a really cool, unique style, and is coming from a game studio with some pretty big names in the industry that have done a lot of big work here. And so they're getting ready to launch their very first collection here on July 22nd. So there's a little bit of time to get prepared, but now is the big time. It is big time. And so Big Time, like I said, is this multiplayer action RPG. And you team up with friends and you adventure across time and space. So I'm thinking that it's going to be a little bit of cross between you know, your Fortnites, but then also like you know, some of these other games where they have some RPG elements in to them as well. So I think that's something that we're looking at here as being a little bit unique. It's not going to be a full RPG, but more of an action RPG. Something like you know, Outlands, I think would be kind of a good maybe example of something here. Now the style is definitely different. It looks a little bit different, but I think we'll have some of those same RPG elements that we see there. So basically, as you can see, you know, you have this timeline system that allows players to level up characters in multiple class paths and switch between them. So it's a kind of a class-based but diverse way to be able to do it. It's kind of crazy how they say you can switch on the fly. And they revealed a couple of the characters like Time Warrior, Chronomancer, Shadowblade. They have another one they have not revealed just yet. But then you can kind of see some of the really cool weapons here. So, you know, battle axes, dual blades, two-handed great swords. So these are some of the things that you can use as weaponry for different play styles. So versus, you know, a lot of the games that are this style, it's usually like pew 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 pew, and there's not a lot of like melee combat, right? When it comes down to it, most of the combat is done at a distance and you're shooting somebody. But this game is taking a little bit of a different approach, and they're going, I think, a little bit more melee style. I like the quantum staff. I think that one looks pretty cool. So basically, yeah, you have this like this time machine portal that they say you can upgrade your own personal time machine with different skins and with legendary artifacts from across all the space and time. So this is kind of a central part of the game itself. And all these collectible items are going to be NFTs, so skins and characters, things like that. They haven't revealed exactly everything that's going to be an NFT, but it's going to be a big part of what is going on inside this game and inside the marketplace. So I like the look and feel of the game already, and the fact that they're just barely getting started here. But what I want to show you too is that they have a very deep team here. So when you look at the team that is behind Big Time, we have Ari Mellish, which is the founder. He's one of the founders at Decentraland. You guys know DCL. We've talked about it many times here. If you don't, I would be surprised. But he's the CEO behind this project. So he's kind of the crypto guy who has now hired this big team of people. And so you have people who are coming from, you know, EA and Zynga and Fortnite, have worked on Gears of War, Medal of Honor, Ratchet & Clank, World of Warcraft, Fortnite again, you know, Call of Duty, Overwatch 2, Blade Runner 2049. Command and Conquer, League of Legends, Sky, and Sky Children of the Light. So there's so much going on here with this team. They have some pretty good credits for some of the past games they worked on. So this gives me confidence, the fact that this studio is going to be able to pull off a really good, well thought out, well polished game that is going to be fun to play in the style of like kind of a Fortnite meets Outlands meets kind of this style of like RPG where it's actually more hand-to-hand combat, it looks like. So they're getting ready to launch their first series of NFTs here on July 22nd. And these give a couple of different things. So they're launching them here on Binance Smart Chain, so you'll be able to find them on the Binance marketplace, the NFT marketplace. And they have a couple of different levels. So the first one, which is the most important, is VIP early access. And so they're doing a couple of levels here. So they have the silver passes, which go to 300. The first 100 players are the gold VIP passes, and those are $499 each. So it's a pretty steep price tag. The next 300 are silver passes, and they're $299. And the next 600 are $179 for a Jade VIP pass. And so these all give you VIP access to the game, but in sessions, right? So the very first 100 players, they get the first VIP access, and then maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, we don't know what the time frame is, silver, and then Jade after that, right? But in addition to this VIP access or early access to the game, like super VIP early access, they're also dropping some cinematic moment NFTs that actually come in 2 different varieties, we'll say. So there are these very limited cinematic ones that are kind of come as part of a very limited collection of 100, and so you can see them broken down here. And then they also have an auction for a premium concept art, which was like the original one, and the bidding is going to start at $4.99 for that one. But one of the cool things is they also have a very approachable NFT, which is what they call postcards from space-time, and they're these mystery boxes. So there are 4 different possible NFTs you can get from the postcards from space-time mystery box, and they represent kind of the same of the collectible of the cinematic moments, but they're not as elaborate, right? They're not as unique. So these ones are you never know what you're going to get. They're in a mystery box, and so you're going to have to open them on July 22nd when they drop, and these are only going to be $10. So I think that's pretty cool, is that at least they have a very approachable concept here. It's not just going with high dollar NFTs, but if you want to get a little bit of the very first NFTs offered by Big Time in conjunction with Binance, that you can jump on board and get some of these mystery boxes, or go big, right? Go big time with those big, early access VIP NFTs here that get you exclusive, access to the game itself when it actually launches here. And we don't have a timeline for it launching, but we do know that they're working on this, and the fact that they're launching their first collection of NFTs is a good sign. It's a great sign. So hopefully you guys got this piqued your interest with Big Time. I know that this is still far off and that it may not be launching this year, but it is something to keep on your radar. And now if you already see kind of what I'm seeing here, it might be worth the opportunity to get one of these VIP passes, because they're very limited. They're only putting out like 900 of them total. So if this game blows up, these people are going to be looking for these passes, and you may be the only ones holding them. So hopefully you guys like this overview of Big Time and their first sale here. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this RPG, this action RPG, ARPG, as it's something that I'm also interested in playing too. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments of what you guys think about Big Time, and if it's something you're going to get in, and if you're going big time, I don't know if you're going to go small time with those mystery boxes. That's what we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.